Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time for the one-shot, and it's a blank screen for a reason. So we're going to play Rise of Industry. This is developed by Dapper Studios, publisher Kasedo Games. This game's going to come out Q3 or Q4 of this year, and I'm pretty hyped for it. It is a strategic tycoon game, and ooh, I really like it a lot. And the opener of this game does a very good job of showing you what this game's about. So I'm going to show you that opener right now.
For the ambitious tycoon, the start of a thriving empire is only ever one deal away. Exploiting gaps in the market and meeting demand is all in a day's work for a cunning entrepreneur. And expanding your business is necessary if you're to keep up with the times. But you won't be the only one looking to make it big. Competitors and self-sufficient towns will soon leave you looking for that next niche in the market. And a change of entrepreneurial tactics might be necessary to fend off financial collapse. However, be careful with your newfound direction. A poorly planned infrastructure will grind your business to a halt. And badly placed polluting industry will be sure to harm your reputation and quickly turn your business allies into foes. But the savvy business person will have all this under control with well-executed trade routes by road, water, air, and rail. And a well-targeted PR campaign will soon have those green towns and villages back on side and accepting your goods. All that's left to worry about is what you're going to produce next. For you are an industrialist, and success is in your blood. And who knows what the next new day will bring in Rise of Industry.
I really like that opener. It does a very good job of just showing you what the game is and just kind of the road of the game. This game is capitalism. Oh my god, I'm really hyped for this game. I'm hyped to show you this game right now. Be about 20, maybe 30 minutes on that. Gonna try to go on 20. But the way this game works is you have 3 areas of focus you can do. You can focus on gathering, farming, and on industry. And then there's logistics, which you can manage through, well, it has its own thing. So there's tech trees in this game. I'm going to show you that as soon as the game loads up. But you have all these different ways of doing things, and as you do them, you get R&D points, just XP points basically. So that allows you to develop further into that field. So you can specialize in one specific field, or you can go and spread yourself out on different fields, but they have different XPs for themselves. And that's how the game works. Alright, here we are. So welcome to Rise of Industry. So we're going to do career mode. I did the tutorial, and we're going to play. So it's loading up right now. And I am definitely excited to show you all the things I just said a second ago. So here we are. So the world's randomly generated from what I can tell. Here's all these different towns. So it's like SimCity, except you don't do the city building, you do all just the industry stuff. So you can see these cities are building themselves out right now. They're building themselves, and they're going to each have different demands on them. These lines show you the property lines of each city. You have to pay to be able to develop on their property lines. You have over here is the Green Planning Office. There's a place where you can just this property line just to get whatever else. You can get oil, you can get lumber, you can get fish. Over here in Strafen, what does Strafen have here? So Strafen, their region has all these resources here that you can take advantage of. And right now they have a farmer's market and a hardware store. This hardware store, what does it need? It would be paper mill here, cardboard paper mill, fabric textiles, glasswork, paper mill, textiles, petroleum. Over here, as far as more raw stuff like meat's level tier 2, so we can't do that yet. We can do fishing. We can fish right now, and we can deliver fish, and that would be this one right here. That's a raw material. We could also see orchards, vegetables. We can do vegetables as well. We could do orchards. Get oranges. We can get apples. Cocoa plants. That's later on. Plantation for sugar and berries. There's different things we can develop for, but at the start, first up is you choose your tech. You want to be gather focus, farming focus, industry, or logistics at the start. Whichever specialization we choose, we will get more points in them at the beginning. So we can look at the preview of the trees here. So here's gathering. You gather water, sand, lumber, and fishing, for fish, of course. You can go focus in farming, so you can crop farm and orchard. Eventually it's going to be a compost pit. Eventually you go down here to livestock farm, homestead, fish farm, and all these things. So fish farm would be important if we're focusing on fishing. Then there's industry, where you can develop things from over here, in here, to finally make them more. So like, you got the paper mill, you got textile factory, food factory, carpentry centers, and logistics. You can level this up so you have just really good logistics. Urban roads coaster better, speed, truck depot, stuff like that. So let's go choose our specialization. I'm going to try out fishing. I'm going to try, no, not fishing, lumberyard. So we're going to go and specialize in gathering. So by doing that, we have now specialized in gathering. So now we go back out here to the tech tree. We now have 3 points in gathering, 1 point in farming, 1 point in industry, and 1 point in logistics. Whatever you specialize in gets 3 points. The others get 1 point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the lumberyard. And I'm going to focus on, so I'm going to get the lumberyard, and I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to do both of these. Now, unlocks the ability to place 5 harvesters of lumberyard, unlocks the ability to place 5 harvesters of fishing thing. Right now, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to keep it to this. I'll figure out this extra specialization later. Now over here, do I want carpentry center, or do I want a paper mill? Because what we could do is we could have gotten 3 points here, and so we could have gotten carpentry center and a paper mill, and then we just get only lumberyard, and then we just focus on wood working. Now, what will tell us whether we want to do that or not is we should look at the recipes here. So, let's look at the recipe book here. I'm going over a lot, I know. Let's go over carpentry. So, carpentry is furniture base. This needs wood. This would need steel. We don't have steel. Anything that would need only wood is what we want to focus on here. So, the only thing we could actually make would be furniture base. Now, does any place actually sell furniture bases? Hardware store does not do that. So that's not so useful there. Let's look at the other one, which would be paper mill. Paper mill would use wood and water to make a cardboard box. We can sell a cardboard box. That's a thing we can do. Can we sell cartons? We can also sell cartons. So it's not a bad idea to just do this kind of focus here, it looks like. We can do paper as well. So, with that knowledge, we're going to use that 3rd point into also making a water siphon. So, yeah, there we go. So now we can use this water siphon, a lumberyard, and fishing on the side, but lumberyard and water siphon together with the paper mill should work out very well for us. That's very important. Logistics, we're going to get a truck depot so that we can hold materials. And farming, for the time being, we're going to not focus on that right now, but we will focus on it eventually. So for now, we have a plan. First up, let's get money going with fish. So let's go ahead and make this. So first thing you gotta do is, wrong place. Here it is, over here. So we're in Straffen. So we gotta buy a permit to be able to build in their area. So we buy a permit. That just cost us that much freaking money. And now we gotta build everything we just developed into. So here we are. Where can we build a fishery? So let's construct. Over here, where is it? Fish? Over here, fishing pier. So where would be a good place to build a fishing pier? That would be... Must be built on non-blocked coastlines. So that would be all the way out here, wouldn't it? Yeah, out here. So rotate. So non-blocked coastlines, so like... here? Permit required. Did I just buy a permit? I bought a permit, did I? Okay. I've never built this before, and now I'm suffering for that because I have no idea how to build this thing. Where to build this thing? Must have built on coast. Oh, over here? There we go. That took me long enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and build on this coastline right here. Gotta build on this SBI coastline. So there we go. Plenty of fish right there. So there we go. Now we've built that. Now we need to build where we're going to start fishing. So build a fishing pier. It must be in range of fish. Oh, right there. Oh, what's this? I want to see what this is. 2 units deep. Must be 2 units deep. Okay, so right here. We're going to build another one within range of the fish. Right there. And 2 should be enough. We don't overfish. Okay, so there we go. We built 2. And now what's going to happen is they're going to go ahead and they're going to gather the fish with these 2 nets, and they're going to bring them over and have fish. Okay, so there we go. That's one. One thing down. for now, we're going to go ahead and just connect the road from the fishing place to the town. So we're going to just do this. Build it all the way over here. There we go. All the way into Straffen. Right there. There we go. Builds it right here. And next up, we have to choose that we are going to sell the fish there. So we're going to go over here. So they're in full demand right now. They're not getting any fish. They want fish. They need the fish. So we're going to go ahead and say our destination for the fish is going to be, commercially, the farmer's market in Straffen. So there we go. So now our trucks are going to go very far out to sell this fish. And so there we go. We're now going to sell fish to this area. So the trucks are going out, they're going to go sell. It's going to be a bit of a drive. Better logistics with better roads would get the cars there faster. And now we have a form of income with the fish. We can look at how money's going right now. Of course, this month we spend a lot because we're building. And this fishery, well, this will just be a steady income. Now, while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and do the next thing. And that's going to be the lumber. So let's go ahead and build lumberyard. Now this, of course, I assume we need to be near trees. So right here. Bam. There we go. And we need to build a harvester. So let's go ahead and build a harvester just right here in the middle of trees. Yeah, it's got to be near the range. Okay, so build it here near the trees. And build another. And build a third. And there we go. Wait, max 3? Let me see this. So max 3, so I'll just build the other one. There you go. Okay. We're getting fish from there. So now lumberyard, they're cutting it in the wood. Now we need to, of course, build roads so that they can connect and send the wood back to the lumberyards. So connecting them now. There we go. So with that, they're gonna get the wood and gonna bring it back to the lumberyard. So that's what's happening here with the lumberyard. Storage analysis, destination. Okay, so that's going on there. That's what's happening. Now we're gonna build of course we're gonna build paper mill. So we're going to build a paper mill nearby. Well, we need it near the water, though. So we're going to build a paper mill over here. We'll build it right here. This will be good. Paper mill here. And we're going to go ahead and also build the water siphon right near the water that it's going to pull from, which is going to be right here. Now I'm going to build the water harvester, so we're going to build it right over. Here we go. Here. And here. And one more. Right there. There. No. Oh, it's not close enough. So we have 2. I messed up. Only got 2. Whoops. Okay, so now, of course, using roads again, we're going to connect these guys here and bring the water there. There we go. We're going to connect the water here to this place, because we're going to need the water to get supplied to the paper mill. Because we're going to make paper. Or we can make cardboard. Right now, we're going to have a lot of water here, so making paper is the plan. Let's go make paper. So now we need to connect all these things. So we're now going to just use roads to connect them. There we go. So now, as you can see, water goes to the paper mill, lumber goes to the paper mill, it's going to make paper, and then we can sell that paper over here. So now, of course, we're going to go ahead and choose destination. So we got to tell the lumberyard that the wood is going to go to this factory right here, to this paper mill. There you go. Paper mill's making what it makes. The water is also got to be told to go to the paper mill. Like so. There you go. So now that's all happening. You can see the water's coming out now to the paper mill. So you see how the web, the web of trade is coming together. Like, how these roads come together to make something. You see they're all coming right there. And then the paper mill needs a destination. The destination, of course, is going to be, commercially, the hardware store of Straffen. And we're going to sell paper there. Done. There you go. Perfect. So now we're going to sell paper over here. Now, there's a wholesaler, let's see, so we can buy water from the wholesaler, if I understand it correctly. Over here is, give me one, where is it? There we go. So we're going to go ahead and sell paper to them. So did I set that up correctly? Destination gap. Okay, so we're going to sell paper to them. They need 2 paper a week, so they don't need a lot of paper. That's for sure. Double checking everything's working out. Yeah, the fishing going on over there. We're making some money from the fish, so there you go with that. And going over here, as we are gathering, we are gaining R&D points, which we can use to upgrade here. Like upgrade, so we can go ahead and pick these up, or we can pick up the sand collector if we want. And as paper mill builds paper, it will gain R&D points for that. And logistics, as the roads are getting used, that's going to happen as well. And farming, we have to build a farm and slowly build up the farm. And as the farmer's building up and making crops and everything and selling the crops, it'll level up. We can use that to buy an orchard, or we can use that to buy these extra things here to eventually get the livestock farm. That's how it works. So you're quickly leveling in one thing and slowly leveling in the other things that you didn't specialize in as you're working to just grow while you're rising in industry. Now, the last thing I have not built, of course, is the depot. So I'm going to build 3 of them. I'm going to build one here for the fish guys. Well, one nearby. I'm going to build... Well, these guys don't need a depot yet. Actually, I'm going to build 2 depots. That'll be fine. So I'm going to build over here the depot. So I'm going to build a storage depot. There, the storage depot is going to be right here. Actually, right here. We're going to build a storage depot right here for all of them to connect to. The idea here is everyone can store all their crap right here in this depot when needed. And another depot would be needed. If I built further away, if it built out here, you want to have a depot here for storage, and then you have another depot where you put you store things that you feel are in demand for here. So they go here, and then that goes to there. So that you have this one big storage depot that can go to the other ones that go to the other towns. I might be explaining a little too much. But now I have a place for things that get stored. So excess can get stored here. And the reason why that's important is these towns. Now looking again at the farmer's market and at the hardware store. Fish is fully demanded. They're not getting enough fish yet. And then paper is still fully demanded. When they have what they need for the week, they will start storing the excess that you're selling to them. And then they don't need anymore, so prices will fall. So you want them to always be, not in somewhat demand, but you want them to be wanting the stuff that you have for them, that you make good prices on them. So you get good prices. And my interpretation is this town's prosperity is stagnating. As you fill up their demands, they will expand and grow and become bigger towns, and more things will happen. That is my understanding. That is my assumption here. You look at help here and everything. And so let's may as well as make a farm here. So let's go ahead and make a crop farm. Unlock. So that we can help this town get better. We're going to build a crop farm. We're going to build a vegetable farm. And with those vegetables, it'll just help them have more things. So the price of fish is going down because they're fully supplied now. So what we can do is we can have it that we store a bunch of the fish in a depot and only send a little bit of the fish to the town so that they're not excessively getting fish. So we can change that right here. So here we go. Destination, we say only 1 truck goes there. As it stands right now is we need to get the destination slot using the texture. Okay, so we need another destination slot so that we could store over here at the depot and send to the town at the same time. Right now, oh, they're starting to grow since they're getting the things they want. So we can look at these things right here. Move these right here. Just keep these up. So they're fully supplied in fish. So they're good on fish. And they're fully supplied on paper. So they're good on paper. So now we can switch paper over to cardboard. So producing now cardboard. There we go. Change it over. Unused ingredients will be dumped. Do we have anything in storage? We have a lot in storage. Crap. Okay, so that's not good. Actually, we're going to keep using those. Why will that... Unused ingredients will be dumped, but these are going to get used for what's coming up. Let's just see what happens if I change it over. Change it over to cardboard, because they're still going to get used. Yep, they got dumped. That's weird. That's an odd thing, because I'm still going to use those ingredients, and I should get feedback like, I feel that should not be how it is. So, logistics here, no, commercial. So we're going to sell over here, send these cardboard boxes. We're going to sell them there. So there you go. So we're diversifying. So they're good on paper. Now they're going to get cardboard. And then just going to cycle between those and make money off that. We'll build up our R&D points with that. And then we can do more in industry with that. We're also, of course, building up gathering by using 3 different gathers. So let's go ahead and build that farm now. So get out of all that. So building a crop farm. We're going to keep the crop farm near the water because, well, crop farms, you need water as well. So go right here. And now that I think about it, yeah, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Now we got to build fields. So let's go ahead and just build some fields here. So there you go. We built fields. And we're going to make vegetables. So it's... Oh, no, those are locked. We need... Oh, right. We can't get vegetables until we unlock it on this field. So actually, we have wheat. And this wheat is not something this town wants. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to sell this wheat. Do something. We're going to have to sell this wheat to the state. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell this excess wheat to the state. So let's go ahead and build the road. Road. Right here. Alright, and build the road here. There we go. And this, the destination of any wheat produced, is going to go to the state. There you go. So all wheat produced goes to the state. And that's just what's going to happen. We're going to make some money off that, not a lot, but it will slowly build up R&D points for farming so that we can eventually do vegetables. So, okay. They're stagnating again, shoot. Okay, so they're fully demanded in fish because I'm not sending them enough trucks. I'm only sending 1 truck. So send them... So we're storing plenty of fish. Send them 2 trucks. Okay, fine. Send them all 3 trucks. Should be fine. Send them 3 trucks. That should be fine. It is a distance. Now, while that's going on here, the truck depot, we're going to use as storage eventually. Honestly, I think what I want to do is, so that it's not wasting ingredients, I should be having them... Wow, they got a lot here. I should be having them... The lumberyard's destination should be the depot instead. So send it to the depot. Send it there. When it comes to water, it should do the same thing. It should go to the depot. Not storing all the water. Now this is where it's going to get confusing. The depot over here... No, it's not going to be confusing. It can send to 3 places max. So what I can do with this depot is I can choose destinations. So the wood... Where's the wood at? Where's my wood? Where's my wood? Wood, of course, goes over to the factory. Right there. The water, though, is going to go to 2 different locations. Water is going to go to the factory. And the water again, but it's going to go to the farm. So there we go. And spread these out. So the water... There we go. So 2 water trucks over... No. What? There we go. So 2 water trucks to the farm, 1 water truck to the paper mill, 2 wood trucks to the paper mill as well. The paper mill right now needs 2 wood, 1 water to make cardboard boxes, so that should work out pretty well. I would like to know if I could just dump this into storage. Like, why can't I store this stuff? Why does it get dumped is my question right now. That is one problem I have. Is why can't I just store that stuff? Just looking at this really quick here. Close all these. Let's see here. Production, destination. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. So we just can't store it, and that's the feedback I gotta give. I feel like you should be able to store that. Alright, so now what's going on here with Strafen is they are stagnating. They have more than enough food, water, fish right now, so maybe it should be only 2 trucks. Destination, only 2 trucks. What we can do is we can make a fish-specific depot to hold all the fish, and we send them the fish whenever they need it, and then we hold the fish again. So I can do that as well. Of course, the cost of that's going to kill me right now. We're making, this month we're currently making 18,000. That's from fish. That's going to be from the wheat. It's going to be from a lot of things. But our costs, because of vehicle upkeep and building upkeep, right now we're just not making enough water. I mean, we're just not making enough money, and I suppose what we need to get enough money would be diversifying and just constantly keeping this place helped out so that it grows, and as it grows, it'll spend more money on us. That'll be huge, and eventually expanding to the other areas. So Cheston, and over up in, not that area, but over in Wardenquat, and in Pilms, and Litley. I should have actually built here. Look at this. Oh, by the way, other people are building as well. There's an iron mine over here. We do not control this iron mine. There's a coal mine. So this place is, they built it themselves. So Litley and Pilms. These two places being next to each other, I would need two different building permits, but they're next to each other. So whatever I'm selling, I can sell the one and the other. Need be, I can alternate so that they're not always supplied. I'm making a good amount of money off of both of them. That would have been a good plan. Go me on not realizing that was a thing over there. There's also going to be a multiplayer when the game comes out, which will be very interesting indeed. I'm very curious if maybe, like me and Jinx, we build on two different sides of the world, and we see if we can just conquer or overtake each other. That would be interesting. But this is essentially the game, at least at the starting point. Let's look at our tech trees here. So we're making some off farming. Logistically speaking, we're making a good amount. That's good. Eventually we can get more trucks. Or we can get 25% less trade dispatch cost. Or we can, of course, get urban roads, which makes things faster, which is always nice. Or even better, more dispatch slots, which I think I want more dispatch slots. That's probably huge to me. We're making a good amount on industry. We're making okay on farming. This is where we're really getting up. We're going to get up here fast because we're doing 3 different gathers at once. I can also sand gather, but I don't know who buys sand. Does Strafen buy sand? That's a question I can ask right now. They do not. Sand probably gets used for something, but I don't know what. Fully supplied on the fish. They're in demand on the wood. They are fully supplied on cardboard. So what I would want to do is actually, instead of sending this straight over to there, I should be sending this to a depot so that the depot holds both materials, wood and cardboard. My thing is, I would really like it if I didn't send too much of this. So I guess what you would do is you would dumb down how much wood and water you're sending so that most of it is still stored over here. Because look at the storage here, not as much. So I would say I would want to send, or actually just stop sending trucks over there. Yeah. Stop sending trucks. Once they're bottomed out on that, we can go ahead and change it up and then send the other ones, and that would just be more efficient. I really like this game. I think I've made it clear. I like this game. I like the possibilities of it. Production, uh-oh. Storage is full at the fishing pier. Oh, okay. They're all disabled because fish is good. They don't have enough. So I need to put the fish somewhere. I need to store the fish. So I would need to give it its own depot to store the fish, which is what I'll build right now. There you go. Give it its own depot. There you go. Why did I build it so damn close? Should have built it further away. Go me. So destination. Logistics. Number 1. Number 2. Feed it all your trucks so it gets filled up, and then use this to go over there. And there we go. Can you overfish is a question I have. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Zeppelins, right? Zeppelins, trains, boats, just different ways of transport so that you can coastally sell, which eventually these towns will build towards the coast, I would assume. Or right here through this river selling, that'd be good. I hope there's like, they can bomb, not bomb, but just expand the land and stuff like that. Like Panama Canal it up. But there you go, that right there is the one-shot. I'm hyped for this. Some of you will not understand. Some of you will definitely understand. So there you go, that right there is the one-shot of Rise of Industry. I had fun playing it, hope you had fun watching, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.